Hello, what is up, everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of the Shamar Experience. I'm your host, Christian Shamar, and today we're just going to be going through the introduction, the pilot, whatever you want to call it, just to give a little breakdown of what this podcast, what the show is going to be about. Just to give a little breakdown of what the show is going to be about. It's just going to be what's going on in my life experiences, and everything else that's going on in the world. So let's get into it. If y'all asking what I'm looking at, got the topics right here on the laptopy. So yeah, just to get the brief introduction of who I am. My name is Christian. I am 22 years old. Recent college graduate. Now I'm in grad school. I do a lot of things. I'm a content creator. If you're here, you obviously know that. Content creator, social media, content creator. I own a clothing brand. I'm a model every once in a while. I make music. Part-time comedian. I just do everything. I won't say I do everything. I just wear a lot of different hats, I'd say. Yeah, that's kind of an introduction to me. Just go a little bit further. Like I did say, I'm a recent college graduate. Got my bachelor's in music and entertainment, and now I'm getting my master's in college student personnel. So, yeah. Now that introduction is out the way, let's get into the first topic. First topic today is going to be about building good habits. I suck with building habits, honestly. It's something that I'm not really good at, truth be told. I heard that I have written down it takes 30 days to build a habit. It does. You do something for 30 days straight, you're going to continue to keep doing that. One habit that I have bad is, I don't even say have bad. I've built an entire routine based off of habits. Wake up, pray, take a shower, brush teeth, eat, do what I gotta do, get ready in the morning. And yeah. That's a habit that I have. A bad habit that I have every day when I get off of work or I get out of class, come home and take a nap. Terrible habit. So that's what we're going to do, talk about build good habits. Takes 30 days to do something. Hypothetically, if you want to get in the gym or you want to do XYZ or blah, 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 it only takes you 30 days to start it. It only takes you 30 days to complete it. And I think that's, I think there's something so profound in the idea of building a habit. Building something positive for your life. Take, for example, cooking. If you're somebody that eats fast food all the time or you eat out all the time, it took you 30 days to build that habit to keep eating out. Now, if you go into cooking, you cook one day, you cook another day, you keep cooking. Eventually, it'd be a habit. You'll just continue to cook, and that would be building a good habit. Hopefully, you're cooking healthily, but I can't control what you do in your spare time. Cooking is definitely a good habit, though. It saves money on fast food because the way inflation is now, you get a meal that's 20 ball gone. Cooking is definitely a good habit. Cooking is something that I've been doing recently. Just been trying to enjoy it, trying to do as much as I possibly could with it. Another good habit that I want to build is going to the gym. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but I like to call myself in shape fat. In shape fat meaning I'm still athletic. I can still do a lot of things. It's just what is the word? Aesthetically, I'd be considered not in shape. But if you look at what I do on a day-to-day basis and you look at how I live my life and what I do, I won't say I'm in peak physical condition, but I'm in good enough shape, I'd say. And a habit that I want to build is to start going to the gym more. I want to go to the gym. I want to get in decent shape. Not decent shape. I want to get in great shape, actually. Been looking at a lot of inspirations for that. People like Nigel West, Kai Isaiah, Swole Ricks. I don't want to get as big as Swole Ricks. Like, pause, no Diddy. But, I mean, that guy is a literal bodybuilder winning competitions. But, you know, people like that are in, like, tip-top, amazing physical shape. Just using them as inspiration to build good habits. Another good habit I want to build is, it was a habit that I had for a while, but it was journaling. Just kind of journaling what's going on in my life, what I've been experiencing. And now that journaling is turned into sitting down and talking to you all. Hopefully that's the goal of this podcast. Because literally episode 1 has been, it's been in my notes since September 10th. Actually, probably even a little bit earlier than that. Because I've built a bad habit of procrastination, which is going to lead us into our next topic, which is procrastination. Something that I struggle with very, very heavily. I'm a huge procrastinator. I've been a procrastinator my entire life. I have procrastinated everything to the point where I bought a book on procrastination, and I was supposed to talk to you. Excuse me. I was supposed to talk about the book in this first episode. I can still talk about the book, but I procrastinated finishing the book. Procrastination is something that has, did a number on my life when it comes to deadlines, assignments, relationships, friendship, or romantic. Procrastination. I'll wait till the last minute to get something done. I'll wait till the last minute to get ready. I'll wait till the last minute to do something, buy something, XYZ. And then by the time it's done, like, yeah, it's done, but you could have did that way earlier. You could have put more effort into it or did it way better, did it more better. Shout out to dude that was on, could have been House. It was just a lot, man. It was just a lot. Procrastination is something that I want to stop. It's a terrible habit that has been built up. It's a habit that I want to get away from. And yeah, I mean, the book literally goes into different methods or reasons for why you procrastinate. What has procrastination done to you? Ways to quote unquote stop procrastinating. But I mean, there's truly only so much that a book can teach you. You have to go out there and put it into practice. So I've decided to start with something small. Something small is setting up the camera and doing this podcast. I mean, I have a $1,500 camera that I barely use because I've been procrastinating so much when it comes to my main channel. Shout out Christian Shamar on YouTube. When it comes to my TikTok, whereiscse, same as my Instagram, Twitter. But this podcast is something I've been talking about since August that I wanted to start. And I've been procrastinating. I've been putting it off. And finally, last night, I just woke up. Not woke up, I was already up. But last night, I just set up the camera and decided, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to film this first episode. It could come out good. It could come out bad. It could come out amazing. It could come out trash. It doesn't fucking matter. What you're going to do is you're going to sit in front of that camera before you go to work, and you're going to do this fucking podcast. Because you've been talking about this shit for so long, and it's tired. I'm tired of you pushing it off. And you're tired of you pushing it off, and the equipment that you bought in order to do the podcast is tired of you pushing it off. So it's time to do what the fuck you said you're going to do. And that's starting off with something small. Also kind of leads into an idea called the cold turkey method, which is just stopping cold turkey. You hear a lot of this with people that participate in NoFap. If you don't know what NoFap is, it's basically where men decide they're not going to pleasure themselves. And most times this is done during November, No Nut November. But that's mainly where I hear the cold turkey theory, or people that are on drugs and go to rehab. That's an example of the cold turkey theory, where you literally just stop whatever you're doing, stop that bad habit, stop that addiction, XYZ. And for me, the cold turkey theory is doing the podcast, just stopping procrastination on the podcast and just setting it up and doing it. Now, editing is the interesting part. Today is Tuesday, September 10th. I am going to have this edited and put out by Sunday. I believe that is December 15th, because I want these episodes to come out every Sunday. That also means I have to record another episode and then another episode and then another episode and keep up to date with the uploads and things like that. But that's an example of the cold turkey theory. I'm going cold turkey when it comes to procrastination. I'm done procrastinating everything that is happening in my life, and it's time to get it done. It's time to put in the work. My brother, my sister, my whatever you identify as. We don't judge over here at Shamar Experience. Yeah, this has been a bit of a yap session, but it's the pilot. I mean, we just getting used to it. I'm getting used to what I got to do. So next, we're going to go into the next segment, which I like to call the current events corner. Happening at current events now, Jay-Z is accused of sleeping with a 13-year-old girl with Diddy. This P. Diddy case just keeps getting wilder and wilder. I'm going to hold all my thoughts to myself. But Jay-Z is accused of doing that. I truly believe in innocent until proven guilty. I believe everybody is innocent in what they do and what they say until we see undeniable proof that what they've done makes them guilty. When there's any more updates on it, I'll speak about it more, but it was something that came across my timeline and it was just crazy. And other current events, Christmas time is coming up. What if y'all bought y'all peoples for y'all families? Leave it down in the comments down below. Leave it down in the comments down below. That was a crazy 360 spin. Like, that was a crazy pivot. But yeah, what if y'all bought y'all families? What if y'all bought your families this year for Christmas? What if you asked your family this year for Christmas? I told my family I just want a pair of Timbs. That's it. I've been wearing Uggs for like the past year. I haven't had Timbs in a while, and I just wanted a pair of Timbs. You know, of course, for the weather, but also to get some more fits off. You know, what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I told my family I wanted a pair of Timbs. What have y'all asked y'all families for? What have your families asked you for? Things like that. Usually me, but I give my family. I give my brother. My brother likes. Yeah, y'all don't even know. I have a little brother, and like the people in my life, I just get them what they like. So the women, I get them scents, soaps, lotion, Bath and Body Works. Always go over there, get that combo. 3 different combos that's gonna run. 3 different combos that's gonna run you about $100. Nothing too crazy. My little brother, I always get him like some type of toys, either dinosaur or race car or something like that. You know, that's type of stuff he's into. He's into Minions right now, so get him some Minions or something. What else? In the sports world, I'm actually not too tapped in with sports this week, but what I do know is that the college football playoff bracket makes absolutely no sense. I do not understand how they broke it down. I do not understand how the teams are getting matched up with each other. But I am very excited to watch college football playoffs because I feel like the college football playoffs are way more intense and honestly just way more entertaining than the NFL playoffs. My personal opinion. Interested to see who's going to get the Heisman this year. If you ask me, Ashton Genty is doing some amazing things. Dylan Gabriel is doing some amazing things. Cam Ward is doing some amazing things. But I think Miami not getting into the college football playoffs definitely hurt his chances. I think that actually makes him the least likely to get the Heisman now. Who else is in the running? Travis Hunter. Same thing with Cam Ward. Colorado not making the college football playoffs definitely hurts his chances. But Travis Hunter is one of them players that is just so good that I think he still is in the top two. The person out of the besides Cam Ward, the person I think is the least likely to get it is going to be Dylan Gabriel. He has the most touchdowns in college football history, I want to say, but I still think he's the least likely to get it. It's between Ashton Genty and Travis Hunter. And if I had to put my money on it, who I think deserves it, I think Travis Hunter. I think they both deserve it. I think Travis Hunter would win it, but I think the fact that Ashton Genty has taken Boise State to the college football playoffs, I think the commission is going to give it to Ashton Genty. I could be very wrong. I would love to see Travis Hunter get it. But Travis Hunter is also very okay because if he doesn't get that award, he'll probably get every other award that he's up for. Same thing with Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur wasn't in the Heisman finalists, but he got the Johnny Unitas Award. I believe that's how you pronounce it, which the best upperclassman quarterback in the country. And I think he was. I mean, between him, Dylan Gabriel, Cam Ward, I think Shedeur showed the most improvement from last season to this season. And I think this season he was the best upperclassman quarterback. I don't know if Dylan Gabriel and Cam Ward are in like their grad years because, you know, college football, you could do like grad years. I'm not sure if they're in their grad years and they weren't eligible for it. I'm not entirely sure. But just knowing that Shedeur won it in comparison to all the other quarterbacks in the nation, I 100% agree. So, yeah, when it comes to the Heisman, I know I just went off on a tangent, but when it comes to the Heisman, in my opinion, Travis Hunter should win. What I think is going to happen, I think Ashton Genty is going to win, which either one of them wins, I'm all for it. I'm supporting whoever's black. We pro-black over here. Don't mean we anti anything else, but we pro-black. For our last and final segment, this is a segment that is on my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, make sure you follow my Instagram at whereiscse. That is all my social medias. All my social medias are the same. Even my PSN is whereiscse. So if you ever want to play the game with me, go follow me on PSN. But yeah, make sure you go follow me on all my socials. That is where you'll get a lot of my life updates. As well as here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But the last and final thing that I want to get into is what I like to call AOTW, which is Album of the Week. The album of the week this week was Corday, The Crossroads. First off, I just want to say I love Corday as an artist. I hate the Baby Jay-Z. I hate the Baby J. Cole narrative that is put on Corday. I think that he wears his inspirations on his sleeve, but in terms of being Baby J. Cole, I hate that narrative that is put on him because I feel like he is much more of a rapper than just a Baby J. Cole, if that makes any sense. Corday has his own swag, has his own style. That I think just being labeled Baby J. Cole just doesn't do enough justice, if you ask me, in entirety. I don't think that that's a fair narrative to put on him. Now, his inspirations, do he wear them on his sleeve? Yes, absolutely he does. But I think just calling him Baby J. Cole and writing him off that way is completely unfair because I think Corday got his own swag. But into this album, If you don't know, because I never really explained it on my Instagram, if you came from Instagram and you want to see a real in-depth look at my album of the week, that you'll find it here on the podcast. I do a rating system of 1 to 30. This rating system I got from the Minorities. Shout out to the Minorities, Jason and Zeb, and they got it from Patrice O'Neal. Rest in peace to the legend. And the 1 to 30 scale is very simple. 1 to 10. Because 1 to 10 is so broad of a scale, like if you rate something 1 to 10, I feel like it's not accurate enough. So the 1 to 30 scale, which I use, my friends use, we've just gotten accustomed to it because it's way more accurate in our humblest opinion. 1 to 10, trash. 11 to 20, decent. 21 to 30, absolutely amazing. Take it for instance, like, what's the album I did that was a 30 for 30? Pink Floyd album, Dark Side of the Moon. I want to say I rated that at 30 out of 30. That was one of the greatest albums I ever heard in my entire life. I'm not even a crazy rock fan like that, but just the music, how it made me feel, the vibe, where like it transcended me to everything, the composition of the songs, everything about it made that album a 30 out of 30. That is a top tier album. Now, if you think about a album that's one, I haven't had an album that is just absolutely garbage. Like, I haven't had one of those yet. But just the same as 1 to 10. 1, absolutely trash. 10, amazing. 1, absolutely trash. 30, better. 30, amazing. 30, absolutely the greatest. You just got a whole bunch of other numbers in between it. Just give it a little bit more space. So what I would like to say about this Cordae album, The Crossroads, 48-minute listen, which you don't feel. I will say that. You do not feel the 48 minutes. It feels a lot closer to 30 minutes, which is good for somebody like me because I don't particularly like very long albums. And I don't like albums that sound like one big song. I feel like that does not appeal to me. That is one of the main reasons why actually, we're not even going to go into that because we're talking about Cordae. But I don't like albums that are one big song, that sound like one big song. I can't stand it. What else I cannot stand, and this is not just in music in general, this strictly relates to Cordae. I do not like his songs with Anderson .Paak. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. They're just not for me. Rich Nigga Problems on, I think it was Flower Boy, wasn't for me. The 2 tracks on here, Summer Drop and 210s, not for me. I do not like the songs that him and Anderson .Paak make because they just all sound the same. I cannot stand those songs. The songs they make together, I can't stand them. But let's actually get into the album. I'm going to give the album a 21 out of 30, which is on the bad end of really good. So that would make this album, if you want to get like real specific, that make this album like a 7. If you want to do 1 to 10, that make this album like a 7. I'm giving it a 21 out of 30. He has 2 songs on here with Anderson .Paak. Don't like those songs. He has 2 songs on here with Wayne. Excuse me. He has 2 songs on here with Anderson .Paak. Don't like those songs. That brought it down. He has 2 songs on here with Wayne. Love Wayne to death. You don't need 2 Little Wayne songs on your album. On your album that has, not including the second Anderson .Paak song, which is 17, not including that, which is 16 tracks. We have 2 songs on here with Wayne, including that other Anderson .Paak song, that's 17 songs. Which, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't sound like a lot, but why do you need 2 of the same feature? Same reason, same thing I feel with the Anderson .Paak song. Why do you need 2 of the same feature? That does not make sense to me. Intro, good. 06 Dreaming, love that song. Back on Road, The first Wayne song, liked it. Summer Drop, not a fan. Nothing's Promised, don't remember that song, truthfully. Mad as Fuck, love that song. All Alone, good. This is where I have a problem. This track number 8, Nothing See It, this motherfucking Juicy J song. I have no problem with Juicy J. First thing I remember about Juicy J was Bands to Make Her Dance. I know he's been around way longer than that, but I am 22 years old. Take that into account. I am 22 years old. Take that into account. Corday does not sound natural on this song. He does not sound natural talking about being in a strip club, throwing money, getting bitches, getting hoes. That's not him. That's not his brand. I don't know if he genuinely was out there trying to make a song like that, but I mean, obviously, because he put it on the album. I don't know if he was trying to get in the club. Gang, that's not how we get in the club. That shit was ass. That song was ass. That song was ass. Juicy J was the best part of that song. And he said the same thing 4 times. Because he was on the fucking hook. That song was ass, Corday. We don't need to do nothing like that no more, my brother. You're not getting in the club. We don't want you in the club. We don't want to hear Corday in the club. Next, Pray, Ty Dolla $ign. Cool. Don't Walk Away. I'm actually a little bit disappointed in this song because I like Jordan Ward a lot. Raven Lene, never heard of. He, her, them. I'm not sure what the pronoun is, and I did not Google it. I'm so sorry. So I'm not sure of who they are. There we go. Disappointed in that song. I like Jordan Ward a lot. I feel like Corday didn't really give either one of them a lot to do on that song. My humblest opinion. I just felt like they could have had more to do. Saturday Mornings. Like I said, why do you need 2 Wayne features? Didn't really make sense. No Bad News. Loved it. As soon as I heard it, I was like, is that Kanye West? Because what I do with these albums, I do not like look at the tracks. I look at the tracks when the song is over and I give my opinion then, but I don't want to go into it with a preconceived notion about who's on what track, because then if I like the artist, I might preconceive my notion, blah, blah, blah. So I literally just turn it on, and when that song is about to stop, I look, I pause, and I look to see who's on it. That's how I do these. Might not be the best way, but that's how I do these. I wish Wayne had more to do. Not Wayne, excuse me. I wish Ye had more to do. He was just on the hook. No Bad News today. It was older Wayne. I keep saying Wayne. Fuck, because he got so many fucking Wayne albums on here. It was older Ye. It was older Kanye. I just wish he had a verse or something. Like the hook was cool. I just wish Ye had a verse, man. That's really about it. I just really wish he had a verse. Sometimes I think Corday has a problem of like getting people just for the hooks because he is not particularly good with hooks, which is A-okay. If you're not good at hooks, know what your strong suit is. You're not good at hooks. It's okay to get somebody that makes good hooks. Ye makes great hooks. Ty Dolla $ign makes good hooks. Jordan Ward makes good hooks. Juicy J makes good hooks. Anderson .Paak, I do not like the songs that him and Anderson .Paak make together. I love Silk Sonic. I love Anderson .Paak on his own. It's just him and Corday. I don't like them. Wayne makes good hooks. Corday doesn't have a single hook on this album besides Mad as Fuck that he does on his own that I remember. And that's a problem. That's a problem. Because hooks is what makes people come back to the song. Because you got to have that one catchy thing. Corday's not good at making hooks. Corday is an amazing lyricist. He's great at making rap songs. Hooks, not his strong suit. So he gets a lot of people for hooks, which I'm not mad at. But some people, you need to give them more to do. Jordan Ward needed more to do. Ye needed more to do. Just a hook is not enough. Give them a verse or something, bro. Shay Afeni, I don't really remember that song. What Really Matters? Love that song. Absolutely love that song. Syrup Sandwiches, I'm biased. Joey Badass is my favorite rapper of all time. I love that song. I'm so sorry. I love that song. Is it the best song on the album? No, but I love the song. Now You Know, great song. 10-2s, 210s, Anderson .Paak. Not really a fan. If I had to get my favorite song on here, it would be 06 Dreaming. I love the story about him and his mother. I loved so sorry. I loved the story that he was giving about him and his mother. It was absolutely amazing. I felt like I was right there. I felt like I was literally like a fly on the wall watching their life story. The worst song on here is Nothing See It. Never See It. Corday, you don't, my brother, you don't need to get played in a club. I don't know if your label told you this. Who are you signed to, my nigga? Atlantic. I don't know if Atlantic told you need to be in the club. I don't know if you thought you need to be in the club. Gang, you don't need to be in the club. That's not your scene. That's not your lane. And that is okay. Not everybody's music needs to be in the club. That shit was trash. You don't need to do nothing like that ever again. So if I had to say, my favorite song on here was 06 Dream, and my least favorite song on here was Never See It. And I would give Corday's The Crossroad a 21 out of 30. All in all, very good album. Would definitely go back to it. I would go back to the songs that I like. Let me say that. I won't listen to the album in its entirety again. But I definitely go back to the songs that I like. Because the songs that I like, motherfuckers, that nigga rockin'. I ain't gonna lie. But that is the first episode of the Shamar Experience. Thank you for tuning in. I know this was all over the goddamn place. I'm very aware of that. This is the first episode. We're going to work out a little bit of the kinks. We're going to work out everything. Got a little setup. You know, I don't know if camera's going to be over here next week or XYZ. Got to work everything out. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this first episode. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, a subscribe. Tell me what you would like to hear more of in the second episode. If there's anything that you'd like to hear more of in the foreseeable future. Tell me anything that I can improve on, things you like, things you don't like. Hey, just leave it all. I'm going to read all the comments. Thank you. Keep being good people. Imagine your potential turning into reality. That has been the Shamar Experience with your host, Christian Shamar.